This is a short video tutorial on how to perform the post-edit of a session and an explanation of the different drill types you can input. So once we go into our post-training edit tool, we can see the whole entire session. Now let's say the first component of this session was something looking at technical development, whether that be dribbling, technical skills, or perhaps even ball mastery, and we want to see the amount of touches and the leg usage the players had. So we're going to enter in this drill, the start and end times. We'll define the phase type as a drill, and this would be an unopposed phase topic. All players are involved, so we can click done, and let's tag this as technical skills. The next component we can input is a passing practice. So if the players are involved in a distinct passing practice, working on their receive and release skills, we can input this as what we define under the phase topic as an unopposed passing. So again, all players are involved, and let's tag this as passing triangles. So those are the two types of unopposed inputs. Moving on to the opposed practice, let's say the middle portion here was a series of small-sided games, and we want to look at the whole entire block together. We don't know who was on what team, so what we're going to do is we're going to enter the start time, enter the end time, and this would go down as an opposed practice. So again, this could be a possession-based practice, it could be a game, it could be small-sided games, but the key to inputting as an opposed is when we don't know who was on what team. So perhaps this was a block of 6 3-minute small-sided games. We didn't know who was on what team, they were constantly swapping and changing, or perhaps you don't want to enter each individual small-sided game, you just want to look at what the players did across the whole block of time. So this will give us all of the individual KPIs on the players. So let's tag this as small-sided games. The final input of a phase topic we can do is when we know who was distinctly on which team. So for the final section, there was a match in this practice, and we know who was specifically on what team. So this phase topic would be opposed lineups. We'll enter the field dimensions, and now we get taken to the page to enter the specific teams. Now let's say we had 2 neutral players in this practice, we can input those 2. Done, and we're going to call this match. So here you can see the 4 different types of phase topics. We have unopposed, which allows us to see the ball touches and leg use. We see unopposed passing, which allows us to see individual KPIs on the player's passing. We have opposed, which allows us to see all of the individual KPIs. And finally, we have opposed lineups that allows us to see all individual KPIs as well as the team KPIs too. So the whole entire data set.